So today we're hanging out and we're doing April book club. Just super chill, just to talk about the books for the month and hang out, have a beverage. Per usual, get yourself a beverage, whatever that is. Water. I'm drinking another cider. This one's pear though. It's not rosé. Who would have thought I like change? Anyway, so we're gonna do book club for April. I'm really excited about it because this is the second month in a row. I feel like we're on a good little roll. I mean, a second month isn't really anything to be super proud of, but for me I am, because we've tried book club 3,000 times and it never really sticks. So I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of you, proud of us. And just really quick, if you're new here to book club, welcome. So basically what I do is I read the descriptions of 2 fiction books and 2 nonfiction books. And then I have you guys go over to the community tab here on YouTube. And what it is, like, some people had a hard time finding it, and I don't blame you. I didn't even know it was there either until recently. So if you go to my profile page, towards the top, there should be little like tabs. It says like home, then videos, then community, then there's an about section. So where it says community, you'll just click on community, and then I will have the poll there to vote for the fiction and nonfiction books for the month. The thing I don't like about the polls over there, what I've realized, unless I haven't figured it out yet, is there's no end time. Like on, you know, like on Twitter, you can put an end time, like this last 2 days, and then you see who the winner is of the poll. So on YouTube, it's like the poll is ongoing. Just keeps going forever and ever. So what I'll do is I'll give it a couple of days, and then on the community tab, I'll announce the winner of that book, or the fiction book and the nonfiction book for the month, which is what I did last time. So usually you could see which one is winning. Usually one is winning by a landslide, so you'll know which book to get. I really did like the community tab. I may or may not, I'm still undecided if I'm going live at the end of the month, the last day of this month. I don't know. We'll talk about it in the community tab, I feel like, where we could talk about whether, maybe I'll do a little poll there if I should go live or not, and review the book at the end of the month. But it makes me nervous because, let me just be honest with you, when I'm filming, I start over 3,000 times because I jumble my words and don't know what I'm saying, and I get lost in thought and start rambling, and so a lot of stuff gets edited out. So I don't even know what live is gonna look like, but I feel like it could still be fun, and I feel like here at book club, we're non-judgmental, right? Okay, but the first book, the first fiction book, is brand spanking new. So you can't even get it until tomorrow is when it comes out, April 7th. So I'm filming this on April 6th. I'm hoping to get this out tonight. But if not, if I get it out April 7th, then it's available on Amazon. And I'll have the link in the description box where you can buy it. I keep swiveling today. So I'll have all the links down in the description box and all of the descriptions, so you can read about them and click on the link to purchase it. Okay, all right, so the first fiction book option for the month, it's called The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. So if you remember, if you've been around book club for a while, or your OG book club, we read a Grady Hendrix book before, and it may have been one of my favorite books we've read on book club. It was called My Best Friend's Exorcism, and it was, I still can't stop talking about that dang worm. If you read it, then you know. Anyways, this is a new one that's being put out, coming out tomorrow. Same author. This description is coming from Goodreads. It says, fried green tomatoes and steel magnolias meet Dracula. I'm already sold, I'm already sold. Okay, in this southern flavored supernatural thriller set in the 90s about a woman's book club that must protect its suburban community from a mysterious and handsome stranger who turns out to be a blood-sucking fiend. Patricia Campbell has always planned for a big life, but after giving up her career as a nurse to marry an ambitious doctor and become a mother, Patricia's life has never felt smaller. The days are long, her kids are ungrateful, her husband is distant, and her to-do list is never really done. The one thing she has to look forward to is her book club, a group of Charleston mothers united only by their love for true crime and suspenseful fiction. In these meetings, they're more likely to discuss the FBI's recent siege of Waco as much as the ups and downs of marriage and motherhood. But when an artistic and sensitive stranger moves into the neighborhood, the book club's meetings turn into speculation about the newcomer. This kind of sounds like Fright Night, but like with a book club in it. Okay. Patricia is initially attracted to him, but when some local children go missing, she starts to suspect the newcomer is involved. She begins her own investigation, assuming that he's a Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy. What she uncovers is far more terrifying, and soon she and her book club are the only people standing between the monster they've invited into their homes and their unsuspecting community. Sounds like Fright Night. Like the OG Fright Night. I think I maybe caught a little bit of the new one, but like the 80s Fright Night is kind of what it sounds like, but with a book club involved. Like attractive vampire moves next door, or I guess that's every vampire story. I'm kidding. So that one I thought sounded fun, and I really liked My Best Friend's Exorcism, so I really wanted to read this one. All right, what's next? Let's see. The other fiction book is called The Toll by Cherie Priest. The cover looks cool, but not that I'm judging a book by its cover, but you know. All right, here we go. Who is walking by my house? Is that a dog? All right, so fiction option number 2 is called The Toll by Cherie Priest. And this description, once again, is from Goodreads. Okay, this says, State Road 177 runs along the Suwannee River, between Fargo, Georgia, and the Okefenokee Swamp. Drive that route from, I'm gonna get crap for either calling it a route or a route, but I call it route. Route 44, route 40, route. I think I call it route, but call it whatever you want. Drive that route from east to west and you'll cross 6 bridges. Take it from west to east and you might find 7, but you better hope not. Titus and Melanie Bell leave their hotel in Fargo for a second honeymoon canoeing the Okefenokee Swamp. But shortly before they reach their destination, they drop to a halt at the edge of a rickety bridge with old stone pilings, with room for only 1 car. When much later, a tow truck arrives, the driver finds Titus lying in the middle of the road, but Melanie is nowhere to be found. That sounds spooky and amazing and all of the creepy vibes. So let's talk about nonfiction. If you want to read the nonfiction books, or at least add them to your list. I know some people didn't get to them. Last month was totally, I have no words. It was on another level. I almost didn't even finish both the books because it was just so much was happening. All right, so for the nonfiction books, I've been dying to read this book. I heard about it on a podcast, I think, and I am intrigued. I want to try it. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'm intrigued. Okay, it's called Project 333, the minimalist fashion challenge that proves less really is so much more, by Courtney Carver. Wear just 33 items for 3 months and get back all the joy you were missing while you were worrying about what to wear. In Project 333, minimalist expert and author of Soulful Simplicity, Courtney Carver takes a new approach to living simply, starting with your wardrobe, which we all know I need. I don't even need to say that, I feel like. Okay, Project 333 promises not only can you survive with just 33 items in your closet for 3 months, but you'll thrive just like the thousands of women who have taken on the challenge and never looked back. Let the decluttering begin. Ever ask yourself how many of the items in your closet you actually wear? In search of a way to pare down her expensive shopping habit, consistent lack of satisfaction with her purchases, and ever-growing closet, Carver created Project 333. In this book, she guides readers through their closets item by item, sifting through all the emotional baggage associated with those oh-so-strappy high-heel sandals that cost a fortune, but destroy your feet every time you walk more than a few steps, to that extensive collection. Whoa, there are so many typos in this. Okay. But destroy your feet every time you walk more than a few steps, to that extensive collection of never worn little black dresses. Locate the items that actually look and feel like you. As Carver reveals in this book, once we finally release ourselves from the cyclical nature of consumerism and focus less on our shoes and more on our self-care, we not only look great, we feel great. And we can see a clear path to make other important changes in our lives that reach far beyond our closets. With tips, solutions, and a closet full of inspiration, this life-changing minimalist manual shows readers that we are so much more than what we wear, and that who we are and what we have is so much more. Let me tell you, I'm interested in this book because, first of all, I doubt I'm gonna be a minimalist. That is just, especially in my closet, but I really wanna read this because I want to put myself up to the challenge. Even if I want to keep an extensive collection of clothing, I really want to put all of my items to use. So I think for me, how I could apply it, I don't know, I haven't read it yet, but I'm interested in reading how to pick out 33 items, and maybe I will do that once a month or once a season, or we'll see where we get, and put together 33 outfits or 30 outfits in a month or 31 or whatever, and then make it a challenge, and then maybe even do videos on it and show you guys what I picked out for the month and what I wore and all that kind of stuff, and then continue, and then maybe it'll help me narrow down my closet and what I like wearing, what feels good on. But if you have been looking for something like this where you do want to go full on minimalist, this book I've heard is really good. So the next nonfiction book is called Declutter Your Mind: How to Stop Worrying, Relieve Anxiety, and Eliminate Negative Thinking by S.J. Scott and Barry Davenport. So this one is on Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it is free. Well, it's not free. Kindle Unlimited costs money, but then you can read it for free. Here's the book description, once again from Goodreads. It says, feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, struggling with anxiety about your daily tasks, or do you want to stop worrying about life? The truth is, we all experience the occasional negative thought. But if you always feel overwhelmed, then you need to closely examine how these thoughts are negatively impacting your lifestyle. The solution is to practice specific mindfulness techniques and create more space in your mind to enjoy inner peace and happiness. With these habits, you'll have the clarity to prioritize what's most important in your life, what no longer serves your goals, and how you want to live on a daily basis. And that's what you'll learn in Declutter Your Mind. The goal of this book is simple. We will teach you the habits, actions, and mindsets to clean up the mental clutter that's holding you back from living a meaningful life. You will learn 4 causes of mental clutter, how to reframe all of your negative thoughts, 4 strategies to improve or eliminate bad relationships, the importance of decluttering the distractions that cause anxiety, a simple strategy to discover what's important to you, 400 words that help you identify your values, the benefit of meditation and focused deep breathing, and how to do both. I already know I need that. And how to create goals that connect to your passions. Instead of just telling you how to do something, we provide practical, science-backed actions that can create real and lasting change if practiced regularly. This is what I needed for last month when I was reading about that time management, because when she was like, you need to, like, what are your goals? Da da da. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I think I know, but they're kind of, you know what I mean? Like, they're not clear always. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need this. I feel like this book club is just like my own self-help. But I'm just hoping that some of you out there are like, that's speaking to me too, girl. Okay. I just really love these types of books to broaden my horizons, if anything. Even if I pull one tool, one idea, one thing from it, that's better than the 0 things I had before I read it. So I love these types of books. So that is option number 2 for the nonfiction book of April. Let's see, that's called Declutter Your Mind. Oh, I need that. Anyways, those are the 4 book options for April. I am so excited about book club. I can't wait to dive into another book, and I hope you guys are excited too. So you can head over now to the community tab. Once again, that should be on my main profile page. All right, I'll show you on my phone where it's at, just so you know. So if you go to the YouTube app, so if you go to search, Jade the Libra, click on my name. So you'll see it says home, videos, playlist, community. Click on community, and then see it says this was the winner for last month's nonfiction. And then if you scroll down, these are the polls from last month. So the polls from this month should be on there now. You can just vote on which book you want to read. And then in a couple days, I usually leave it up for 2 days. So I'll leave it up until, I'll go ahead and announce on Thursday what the winners are. So go ahead in the next couple of days if you want to vote. If you don't want to vote and you just want to see what wins, that's cool too. But I think the voting is kind of fun. All the descriptions will be down in the description box for you, plus all of the links. I usually link to Amazon. It's an Amazon affiliate link. Anyways, hope you guys have a good week and you had a good weekend. All the days are kind of running together at this point, but you know what I mean. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, say hey ghoul hey down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. Also, don't forget to vote over on the community tab if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.